Okay, maybe it's 2 seconds fine. But okay. We're back to it. I feel I'm a little bit like a wistful. Wistful? Yeah. Let's see if we can get this to look anatomically right. I have to I do a lot of sketch work and then I just try to fix them. But, like with this pose, for example, it's just horrible. So, yeah, I'm gonna look at some reference. These two ones is really bad. I'm thinking I need to make sure that he holds it correctly because I don't know a lot about guns. It's not like I've held like a gun like this before, because I have to think about, okay, he has to look through the sights, right? But at this range, does he need it? He is fairly close enough to understand, right, where he shoots, so maybe he doesn't need this. Usually it doesn't have this range. It just feels a little bit weird to me. And also his pose is just, it looks funky. So what I want to do, I'll try to do anyway, is do something kind of crazy. Oh, I have to maybe if I move the entire thing, or maybe if I move, because do I have to move the gun maybe? Yeah, if I move, I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Is this supposed to be okay? I don't know, I just want it to make more sense. Yeah, and if I do this, does it feel better? More like it works? I don't know. Let's see. What is happening? What button did I press? No? Okay, I feel like I did nothing better. Was it really that far apart before? Or did I change nothing? Did it go back because I clicked some button? I think that's what happened. Okay. Let's see. Let's change it again. If I move it, it can't be like that, That's too close anyway. That's for sure, right? That's too close. So it has to be, if the direction, does he has shoot more up like that? Where is this zombies right now? Where does he look through like that? Does it look better? I feel like it doesn't. Does it make more sense? I don't know. It's better than that one before, at least. Right. It's just, I don't know. We're gonna take forward a reference, and we're gonna see how this works. I'm looking at one person, and it looks like it's more like this, right? It's very hard because people who are doing this, they usually have a lot of armor on, and it's a little bit hard sometimes to tell what's underneath it and everything. Their exact stance. I need to up the lighting here so I can see better. Because you want them still to look through that, right? I mean, he has a very heavy gun, I know. He has a very heavy gun. And that's the point. This is anime, okay? So we can go for full on, be a little bit crazy. Oh, that's the idea anyway. In anime, there are anime girls with guns, so then, you know. What happened if I... Okay, yeah. That was... Okay, that was hard. Can we try do some other pose, maybe? I could try find and make the girls look maybe a little bit better. Problem is, I feel like nobody does. Do I have to like actually do my own like references? Because I feel like that's what's gonna be happening. Because I can't find the like exact pose that I want. Well, this is the struggle, you see, and why it takes so long for me to make my comic is because I'm not very good at anatomy and perspective and proportion and all that stuff. Let's go back and see maybe if I find at least for this one, because that one he sits and has the exact same. It carries over like... Oh no, I've been doing this with white. Oh my god. Not black. Not... Oh, that's so sad. Well, we're gonna see how this looks like later. I mean... If... Yeah, and if... Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. If, you know... It just feels like his arm is very off, and maybe I'm just keeping it that way because I like the look of it. I have a habit of just doing a little bit... I don't know, my posters doesn't feel like dynamic. They get very stiff at times. Because I like when things are slightly like... weirdly like very boxy and stuff, I guess. I want them to have like... I used to really like when things have... that doesn't make any sense, does it? Yeah, it got worse somehow. It got worse. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing right now? I'm looking at my... I had two references for these ones, this pose. And, well, they're not helping me make this look good. Okay, if I do that, what happens? Nothing good at all. I really like big boots. Can I have big boots in my life? You know, this is what happens in the... They have like this, and it goes much more like that. So it goes behind. And this one is really in front. It looks like it sits on the... like that. Does that make any sense? And then if we go there... Does that... He has like very like... His pants are very... I don't know, just they have a lot of flow to it. I feel like they just look very comfy, just relaxed. I don't know what they're made of. Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna think about this. Maybe if we do it like behind this, will it make sense? Will it make a little bit more sense? If I just I copy the pose here. Okay. You have to pick him from somewhere. Does that make more sense? I don't feel it does. But it kind of does, doesn't it? Kind of. Just feel right? Because that one has to go up then. Because this one is the same length as that one. So let's do this to idea where the shoulder is and stuff. Okay. I need somewhere here. Because I usually note that they usually have the hand where the scope is in a weird way, or they have like the scope should be then. Where should the scope be? Yeah, is the scope in the right place maybe? I thought I drew this correctly. Wait, we're gonna see. The scope is on that gun, is over there. But if you have something a little bit more, I don't even remember what the gun was called. Okay. I did this yesterday. I'm like, what? If I'm looking at the rifle, if someone's holding a rifle, he's holding the hand very like far. But that's make the, you know, does he have it on his, you know, like what's a, you know, I wanted to have like, this is a gun that has a multiple functions, you know, that's the idea in a way. And I have to ignore this. This is belonging to the, my crazy looking, I'm not sure what I'm going for with this look, but I have to pull through and I want to see how it looks like before I decide to change it up. Because, you know, I have to make mistakes and try out and experiment. This is the point of the comic, so why am I explaining myself? Yeah. Well, if you sit like that, come on, turn the radio on, and it won't be long under my hair. Am I starting to sing right now? That's how bad things are when you can't find a good reference. Oh well. Let's see now. So another one. I have to stop. I'm not all I need. Cash. But what is this song? I don't even know what I'm singing. I don't need no money. I just want dancing. Is it Sia? Maybe? I think it's Sia. Oh. Okay. I thought we could do this for like 1 hour. Kotrink, what did you do when you had shooters in your comic? You did this and that. He had also that gun right really in front, so it was more like they were right here. And that's why. But when I watched like some other, but I mean, what do you do with like a heavy gun? When I see people with machine guns, aren't they carrying it pretty low, you know? You know, like really big guns. You know, in my mind, you know, what do you call it? Like the heavy in the TF2, you know? They have it very low, whereas it's a sniper. he wears it kind of high, in a way, slightly. I'm going after gaming logic here. Yeah. But usually, like, games, weirdly enough, they can be accurate sometimes. Escape from Tarkov, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there, thank God. Took your time. Okay, I'm looking at Kim Yoon-gi. He did a lot of army stuff too as well. It's like, I think maybe it's very heavy to carry it that high, you know? Maybe he has to carry it lower, yeah. Because actually, maybe look that up. Even, like, yeah. He's not exactly like a sniper. He's more like... Look, he's in a survival situation, so he's doing the best with what he's got right now. Okay. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh my god, this fan art is crazy. Okay, let's see. He has a pretty high hair right there. And that's the thing right now. Where is the zombie? Is the zombie over here? Like, here? Is it lunging at him, you know? Okay. I did not need to see that. Interesting. Okay. You have no idea what I'm talking about. That's good. That's good. Because you want to have like in the sides, but still not on it. Yeah, because he still has it over there. Yeah, it has to be moved again somehow. But if I do that, I might just break up. You know, do I have to? How do I do this? How do I move this guy? It's very frustrating. Okay. Imagine if I had done this on... what are you doing? On paper? I mean, you have to be like that more, like... No, it doesn't work if you do. Yeah, but... I want to have it over there. So. Yeah, right? Isn't that a classic pose? I don't know. What if I use type? Okay, I'm just gonna go with what do you call, like, I don't know. That's not how you spell anything. Let's see. Can you hold it in a good way? Why do I hear so much messaging? It's like everybody wants to hear something. Whatever. This be interesting. I'm getting a little bit of data warning, so I'm just gonna casually go and yeah. What do you mean by data warning? Do they mean that I have used up too much space on the phone, or what do they mean? Because this morning that I took like some photo of my cats or whatever, it was too long maybe. I don't know. I took away like a little bit more, so yeah, let's talk to 30 minutes, and maybe not an hour. That sounds great. You're holding it like that, so I'm just gonna hope the internet is. I am not a gun expert, and I'm never gonna be. Let's see. That's so annoying. Let's hope for the best. Okay, if you do that, yeah, it makes sense, you know. I know certain parts of the gun and what it's supposed to be and stuff like that. If you take the part and stuff like that, I've seen some videos and stuff like that. You know, sometimes I don't. It's not like I can notice like what different guns are. You know, like the exact name. You know, that's all. I was looking at like guns and stuff like. Trying to figure out, you know, this very like in movies and stuff like that, it's like trying to look at what's an iconic, what do they use often, why, and what are gun myths, blah, blah, blah. Just like, yeah, okay. And I'm not even sure I'm doing this correct, like his mask right here. It's not a mask, it's more like a helmet. I don't know if it even is correct in this. Like where is his ear? I don't even know. Do I sound like I'm struggling? Because I kind of am. That's why I'm kind of been trying not to do this too much. Some form of rifle, I think, anyway. Maybe, or there's another word for it, but yeah. Oh, not another word for whatever. I'm not trying to talk about stuff I don't understand. It's like, how do you know? It's not like anybody's gonna tell you, you know. No, so when I search on the internet anyway, it's like, so how does gun behave in short combat, like short range? You know, with this type of gun, I don't know. But at the same time, this has to be like a normal gun, right? Because, right? But I don't know. Do people want to recognize guns, or is this like a futuristic gun? You know, because this is existing as future. That's not our own. It's like this is a post-apocalyptic something. Okay, here, thank the lords. Okay, does this stand in English? Doesn't look like English to me. That's it. Okay. Yeah, you maybe should have that, right? Yeah. You carry it like that, and then you carry it like very weird. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit sus. Okay, never trust the internet. Okay, let's wait. Yeah, okay. Let's go over and find a good pose instead for the girl, and that sounds like a good idea. Perfect idea. Some ideas. Okay, if we do this here. I mean, if you run and you get behind somebody. What is the Skyrim pose again? Skyrim pose is like this. You have like this, and then you go like that. That's a Skyrim pose to me, because your leg cannot be like that out. I feel like you want to have like some force in your leg because you're ready to move on, run that direction. And when you're a child, like you look very, very tiny. That's a problem. I've seen somebody do this, but they are not your size, so let's do this. That makes sense a little bit. That looks weird. Okay, if you do that. Okay, that's an alternative. Have you ever tried to sit like this? It's very comfortable. You have to like be forward a little bit. That's me because I'm monkey, but just try that. 27 minutes. I have time. Okay, so I guess I'll talk over instead. You get like an earlier thing that I did because my computer decided to not, record what I did last. So that's for me wanting to take a break. But yeah. I thought I'd talk about weird, like, embarrassing moments online. Like, because I had some moments lately that I'm thinking, like, okay, why did I post that and stuff like that? Because I did this art tip thing where I posted a bunch of art tips, and I thought just the way I did it wasn't good. I thought there was simply like a better way to do it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Today I'm really like I'm focused on so many things. But I thought, like, when I posted that, the one, like, why did I do it? Was it good? For what reason, I wanted to share these ideas that I have, and I thought they were good, but at the same time, it was time to like read, and just the way I did it, like it was supposed to be for a video, but instead I decided to do it in like more of a story way. If you ever used like Instagram, you have like possibility to like use text and write more like a short photo or video or more like that. And they usually like take like 50 seconds at most, or 30 or something like that, or 15 seconds, something like that, very short. But I decided, okay, let's cramp this up with like a lot of text, but I don't think anyone would ever like read it, you know. But I got a few comments saying like, okay, these were really interesting tips, you know. Why don't you keep them, you know, like so we can go through them later? And you know, I was like, no, because I don't agree with what I wrote with anymore. And that's why I kind of wanted to post them in stories, because I just wanted to, I don't know, that's the thing. Like I thought there were like there are some good bits, but there's some bits that I don't stand for anymore. And that's the thing. If you're making content, and you don't necessarily agree with it, then maybe it's good to maybe, I don't know, delete it or something. Because if you know, some things you don't want to have them posted and you don't agree with forever, you know. Like it's very hard to see into the future and be like, okay, maybe I learned something new here, and just the way I said it there maybe wasn't the best way to say it and stuff like that. So it's also like, I don't know, it's like I was talking about work ethic, and I'm like, okay, by doing this I'm not following my work ethic. You know, so I felt a little bit like hypocritical by posting it. And I don't know, it's just I don't know why. So that felt a little bit like embarrassing in a way, because I was experimenting, but I probably knew the answer to my question, you know, in a way. Like it was, you know, maybe there's no such things as mistakes, but the good thing about stories is that they disappear, you know. You don't have to keep them on forever. Maybe that's the problem, you know. But I thought like I had like desperate attempts to like make this seem interesting to like follow on, and I was like, but it did serve some purpose, and I feel like it wasn't the worst of mistakes. But yeah. Another embarrassing thing, I brought some things down, is I think about just interesting people who aren't on the same like streamline. You know, you interact online and it's like at first it's going well, and then you sort of like I don't know, something goes off. And that's the problem, because I have X, Y, Z mental stuff going on. So that means that I might just be a little bit different at times, I feel like. I don't like sharing too much about this because it feels weirdly like too personal, and I don't want it to be my, you know, I don't want mental health to be like a thing that I have to explain to everybody every time, you know. Be an advocate for it, be the best person, you know. You know, I feel like you always got to be like that when you have like, when you explain like what you are having, you know. I feel like if you know, I might have done it, explain like, okay, I have I don't know, depression. I think I say that a lot, but it's like that one I think I'm fairly like people are more understanding of, because it's so prevalent. I feel like everybody has dealt with some deep sorrow at some point, I feel like, either through death or, you know, so that I feel like it's more, people understand it more, you know, and doesn't think you're too crazy for being sad, you know, because this world can be very saddening at times, you know. Whereas, you know, too much information. Yeah. Embarrassing things, intimate things, like explaining this to, I don't know. That's it. It's just, I don't know why. Like, why? Things you want to keep up on the internet, maybe you don't want to keep up. It was also like something that I heard in a video today. I wrote it down. It was like, what do you want to be known for, And I don't want to be known for necessarily the dark stuff in my life, But I suppose every artist go through like struggles and stuff like that, and trying to figure out how everything works and stuff. And sometimes we make mistakes before we learn how things work and stuff, But it's like when I shared those art tips, I felt really like it felt more like a lecture or something like that. And I don't particularly like when things are lecturing. You don't want to be like someone who's like, this is the way it is, because this is, I don't know. You want to be more open and transparent and more like, what is this really about, Because are you posting this even if it's not even finished, that's the thing, because you're able to like do certain work at a certain level of quality, and people expect that, and it just feels like, I don't know, it's kind of like heavy, because I don't feel like I can always do that on certain like platforms, and that's why I feel like it's so nice to have the rambling about nothing video like series, because it's really about nothing, and I can just have nothing and be it doesn't have to be anything special or scientific or whatever, like I don't want people to come away from this and be like, okay, this was very clever. No, I don't know. I want people to more to like I don't know what I want. That's the thing. I don't know what I want sometimes. My mission. And also it's like somebody else said that like, okay, experimenting is not that good, because you can confuse like your target audience and stuff like that. And yes, I guess I'm very aware of that, but I don't know, that's my creativity. I don't really go for like the most repetitive stuff, but yeah, I guess it's gonna be a little bit repetitive. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this series for before I decide like, okay, I'm gonna change lane and do something new, Maybe, once I get this, I'm thinking in the future, like maybe I get good at something, or maybe, I do a series of something. This is a series called Nothing, Rambling About Nothing. Maybe there'll be a series one day where I'm rambling about something, I don't know, something useful. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about. What else? And I thought about like, these videos won't be like a permanent thing, so if you see like I'm thinking like, okay, once I'm finished with this, I just move it over to another playlist and unlist them, maybe some videos. Those I feel like don't really like reflect my content anymore. Don't like the word content. I'm trying not to use it. But once I feel like my work doesn't reflect, I will like unlist and delete. And I guess that's kind of annoying for some people because they don't get to see how it all started out, you know. But I think it also will help out because I don't think people are here for me talking about nothing, you know. I want to talk about something, you know. Something important. And you see, I've been taking some few steps with like this video, and I show you my comic. That's, I mean, that's fairly something, I guess. It's a lot to talk about, really. I'm really pissed that my video got deleted. You know, that it didn't record the right thing, so it instead recorded like my reference board, you know. I was like, okay, yeah. So I had a lot that I shared on that one. Now I have to, you know, share that in another video, I suppose. Okay, well, okay, now I talked enough, stolen enough time. I guess I go and do something more important. Yeah, I think that's the best. Yeah, I see you around. I hope your day's going well. Have yourself a good tea and maybe whatever you drink. I don't know, you're a coffee person. Yeah, hope you have a good time. And enjoy this rest of the video because I'm not sure if I've been talking only for 15 and this one is about 30 minutes, so feel free to I don't know. See you later.